See this little guy here? Well, he's a monster. This little fella chases the big black squirrels. He'll chase the gray squirrels. This is his territory, and he means to keep it. So he's quite the little character, really. A little bit of nature over here. You can hear the geese in the distance. And the jets, of course. But it's a little bit of nature. It's kind of fun to see. Anyhow, I'm going to go back to shooting, I guess. Okay, have fun. Well, good day, my friends. Here it is Sunday, and the sirens and the fire engines are going again. The big city. Now, I'm going to show you something that I'm showing you for the benefit of Andrea. Andrea is a friend of mine who is concerned about bows being pulled in the cold. So when I start out, and today it's about 2 degrees, so it's cool, but not really cold. But anyhow, first of all, string up my bow. And the thing that Andrea wants you to see is that I do not pull the bow at first. I just sort of do this. You know? And then I'll do some exercises, and I'll warm up the bow a little bit. I'll start pulling it back about this far. So as I do my exercise, I automatically am warming up this bow. Okay? So we do like that, and again, after a while, all the cellulose gets into place and all the cells are in place, and when you draw it, it doesn't put a strain on the bow. Anyhow, that's how you warm up a bow before you go shoot. So I just thought I'd tell you that so that Andrea would be happy and realize that that we do such things, and that we realize that we need to warm up a bow, just as we like to warm up ourselves. Okay, so enough said on that subject. Be back in a minute. Okay, now, so we're going to continue on shooting it. I'm going to show you the easiest way I know to shoot, which is just basically hold the point on, come back to your anchor, relax that arm again and again and again and again and again and again until it is relaxed, and let go, and you'll hit the target. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm not canting my bow. I'm not altering my elbow. I'm not doing anything other than holding the point on, coming to my anchor, relaxing my right arm again and again and again and again and again and again and again until it goes straight. Like that. See how I grab the arrow, push it through, snap it on. The hands never leave the arrow, slide back in place. Okay, so that's how we do it. Now, I have a little something I'm going to tell you also. Listen, Odin had 2 ravens, 2 pets, one on each shoulder. In mythology, these ravens represent our mind. Hugin and Munin. Hugin is your logical mind. Munin is your memory or passion, or your irrational mind. Now, I like to call them Hugin and Muggin. It's kind of like, give me a hug, you big mug. But anyhow, that's my own little Viking joke. Now, the reason why I have 2 black feathers up here is to represent the 2 ravens, Hugin and Munin. And that's why I have these. I've chosen these. Okay? And right now, I'm in my logical mind. So I'm going to let you see the target. Anyhow, that's what we're up to. Because we love bugging, hugging, and mugging. Anyhow, that's what you do when you live in a shoe. Well, have fun, guys. Take care. It's just impossible to avoid the sirens all the time. Did you guys know that Santa Claus was Odin? It's true. So if that's the case, Huggin and Moonin are the guys you gotta watch out for. Because they're the ones that go and tell Odin everything. Huggin and Moonin do that. They fly over Asgard. They watch the humans. They come back and they snitch. And Odin knows everything you've done. So you better be good, for goodness sake. Because Huggin and Muggin will rat you out. Yep. It's a piece of silver or a lump of coal. So, for the next 30 days, no raping, no pillaging, no cutting hands off, no throwing people in the pit. Forget that burning stuff. None of the pokers up the you-know-what. We're nice guys. Because Huggin and Mullen are watching. Anyhow, take that advice if you want to get something nice. And hitting the target is kind of nice too, isn't it? Well, boys, have some fun. Take care. They're watching you. Well, my lord, logistics is extremely important. We should never extend our lines past our ability to bring in supplies. However, we can entrap the enemy. And what we will do to do it logistically is we will withdraw. They will follow. We will allow them to follow. We will withdraw and withdraw until their lines are so extended that they cannot support their troops. Then we will hook around, cut them off, and eat them. There's no point in having troops at the front without supplies. It's a hollow army. So that's what we're going to do. We'll never advance past our supply lines. At every opportunity, we will get the enemy to extend their supply lines. This is the logistical way of fighting. Anyhow, that's one lesson. And here we've got a couple of hits while we're talking and planning and plotting. Have fun and think it over. Take care. Well, my lord, Never do what you're doing. Deception is the key. Never do what you're doing. Surprise is worth 1,000 men. Camouflage, ruses, drawing them off. These are the secrets in the art of war. Never let your left hand see what your right hand is doing. Again, surprise is worth 1,000 men. Never show your hand. And when you do that, my lord, you have a good chance. Think it over and have fun. Well, guys, it's getting late in the day again. It's always getting dark, it seems, at this time of the year. So you see the moon up there. It's beautiful. Mother Earth. Not a bad place to hang out. You can never take a shot without a jet going by. You know, it's a relatively inexpensive hobby. It's good exercise, connection with your ancestors. It's basically socially acceptable. So I'd say that, you know, it's about as good a hobby as you're going to find. Even with the jet in the background, it's still peaceful here. Anyhow, I guess we'll call it a day. And there's our hits. Well, go have some fun. Think it over. Take care. You know, it's such a beautiful world. Just looking up through the trees there at the sunset and the colors. Mother Earth. Like I say, not a bad place to hang out. Well, enjoy, boys. Enjoy it. You know, the sun's going down and we got a half moon up there tonight, you can see. That's the kind of stuff we see around here, you know. A little bit of nature, a little bit of shooting. I kind of enjoy it. I hope you do too. Anyhow, guys, have fun. Welcome, my friends. Welcome again. I see that you seek the wisdom of an old man. Come in, sit down, put your feet up, relax for a while. By the time you leave, you will have a smile. I will tell you one of the paths to success. Later on, I will tell you the rest. We all have strengths, and we all have weaknesses.
all this is a waste of time and utter stupidity. Concentrate on your strengths. Concentrate on your strengths. If you get good at your strengths,